Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
Maximum Throwdown is a card throwing game. So you throw cards at the table and based on what icons are showing, different things will happen. This is one of those genres in gaming. When I first started playing, I was like, what? So, you've always been aware of some dexterity games like Jenga and the ice one with the bear in the middle. So you're always kind of aware of dexterity games, but then when I got into gaming, this card throwing mechanism was just bizarre to me. And the fact that people found it fun was just very, very odd. Now, I've only played a couple of these. I played this one. There's one called the Monstrosity that I played and reviewed, and it has a Kraken expansion on this channel. But for the most part, these games are kind of lost on me. I don't understand the appeal of them very much at all, to be honest. But the mechanics of the game is you just take a card, you have to be so far away, and that's kind of, judgment. Playing younger gamers, let them closer, maybe us adults back a little bit. You just kind of throw it at the table, and you have these locations you're trying to hit, and you want certain icons to be seen on the card and not covered up later by other people. It's okay. I mean, if you like the genre and you like the card throwing thing, then this is just as good as any of them, I suppose. I like the different, like the Martians and etc. that are in this, like the mismatch of it, almost like Smash Up. But not for me. This is not something I want to play, not even with the kids. If I was going to play like a game like this, I might go with a flicking game or something rather than play this. It's okay. There's a Hobble one about Dino. Was it called Dino World I played? Just not a genre for me, guys. So I'm not the best to be saying this, but I think it's important that when I do find one, I say, hey, this one's amazing. You'll go, huh, maybe I should take another look at that one. This isn't it. Purge for me. Here's Maximum Throwdown. It's a very small box, very, very portable. Most of what you're going to get inside is just cards. You'll have a rule book, which we'll take a look at in a few seconds. And then you're going to get a bunch of cards. You're going to have a little bit of a divider that will sit in here. But for the most part, you're getting a bunch of cards. The cards have artwork that go all the way to the sides of it, which is very nice. They're all double-sided as you're going through. You can see that the artwork is very striking in this game. And you'll have some repeat of the artwork, as you can see here. But, the artwork on it is very beautiful. What you're getting is just a stack of cards. And as you go through, there's the alien guy, dragons. You're going to have a woman jumping, which is pirates, etc. Wolfman. Very beautiful artwork as you go through. But that's all the components are. Here's the rule book. It's going to be one of those that kind of pull out, if you will. You're going to have components over here. There's no real picture, but they're just a stack of cards. Right here kind of shows you what they are. You're going to have setup over here, how to play, rules for throwing, because it's a throwing game. And then on the back, you're going to have the icon abilities, run out cards, and how to win, and a scoring example. The rules are pretty good. I find these games kind of hard to grok a little bit for myself, but you can probably read this in 5 or 10 minutes to be up and playing. So there's different arrangements you can see here in the rule book. You can set it up. You can use different numbers of location cards. This is just an easy one for me to set up. Everybody will take the 15 cards and whatever character they're playing. The game recommends using these reference cards, and you just shuffle them up, and then you get a random person. But it doesn't really matter. Then the rule book says whoever can yell Maximum Throwdown the loudest is the first player. So when you throw it, let's just say we're a little bit into the game, you will look and see which icons are up. Now, when you have icons up, they're going to give you a little bit of abilities. And as you can see here, the plus sign will allow you to draw an additional card. The little mask, draw one card from an opponent and throw it. Discard one card from an opponent's deck. So they each do something a little bit different for you. You score 1 point for every 6 pips that are showing. So here we got 6, 7, 8, 9. I would score those points. Let's say something like this was showing for me. 6, 7, 8, 9, there's 11, 12, 13, 14. So I would score 2 points for that. Then you resolve all of your attack and steal. Then you would draw a card, plus 1 each additional card you have for a draw signal. So in this case, I would draw 3 cards from my deck. And then you just kind of throw the cards onto here. There's some rules about throwing. You want to be back a little bit, but you just kind of want to throw it on there, etc. You can, maybe go like this and throw it, boop, throw it. You don't want to cover up your own icons strategically, and you do want to cover up the icons of other players. When you run out of cards, you can continue to score points on your turn, but you will have nothing to throw. The game ends when all players have run out of cards in their deck. The last player with any cards remaining throws his last card. Then you do one final scoring. Most points is your winner. But the main mechanism is you're just going to be throwing these cards and you don't want to cover up your own icons, and you can get kind of good at this as you go through. That's the game. It's very simple. Who should buy this game? So this is one of those things, if you like the card throwing game, you want something light, the kids want to throw things around, you got gamers who are looking for a dexterity game like this is great. Why would you choose this one over another one? The theme. If you like the theme, it's not an IP, but if you like the theme on this one, then I would say pick this one over Monstrosity, or pick over the Flower Power one, or whatever it is, or the Dinosaur one. Pick this one. It's which theme that you like, which IP do you want on it. Other than that, they pretty much play the same. You're throwing a card, hoping it lands somewhere. Don't have a lot of control over it, but it's fun. It's a dexterity thing. That's going to be appealing to some people. For me, it's going to be a Purge.